I think I will use this one. Okay, that one there.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not an Ottawa Senator fan. The owner forced me to put that on. If anybody asks us.
You are now.
Well,
You have the pictures.
is this happening in Toronto though? It's happening in Toronto?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'll have to explain.
Terry, I'm going to try to involve you with this. Even Patty.
And then we have to scan it. And just put it in with that.
So what I got is this, and I was going over it with Terry. She can get a half a dozen other students to help out.
Yeah, I think what we're going to do is that, as I was saying to George, once we do the little powwow at Westview, we'll come out on Oakdale. We're going to be going sharply north, and then east on Finch, and then south on Jane. See what I mean? Because that would be the direct route. So all the way Jane to Bloor Street, and then we go east on Bloor Street, and that will take us all the way to Avenue Road, and then right on Avenue Road, and we are at Queen's Park. So now the only thing that we have, we'll try and get a police van. I'm sure we'll get one, and those that are going to take over from you, they will be in the van warming up. So now it's going to be a matter of from Westview, how far do you want to go before change, and then we'll come into the van and warm up. The only thing is we have to make sure that no matter what we do between Westview and Queen's Park, I only want to see your face at Westview, and I love to see your face at Queen's Park. You see what I mean? So you must start. In between, that's okay. But when we get near to Queen's Park, you must be the one running. And then after Queen's Park, we're not going to run. We're just going to walk to Old City Hall. So I just want to make sure that you are the highlight. So at Westview, you will start. I don't know. Maybe when we get to Bloor and Bathurst, or Bloor and Spadina or something like that, you take over again, so that you will end up at Queen's Park. So sort of like continuity, so it will be like you're the one doing the run all the way. You see what I mean? Yeah. So, and then once we get to Queen's Park and we're leaving, there's no problem because we're just going to walk to Queen's Park. I mean to Old City Hall. So from there, I think again we're just going to continue on University Avenue, and we'll continue all the way to Queen Street, and we go east of Queen Street. Yeah. So I think that's what we'll do. So all the takes, all the sponsors and things will just meet us at different intervals.
And what you can do if you would like one day with the other students is do kind of a trial run. You know, just timing wise, see roughly how long it would take. So whatever time you get, then we just add a few more minutes, because during our time when we're doing it, there might be a reporter that wants to do a picture and asks you to stop for a second.
Of course.
So, but we'll get a rough idea, you know, and then we can find out where we can place, where it looks like each relay person can kick in at which spot, at which location. And we can also time it too at each location.
Yeah, we can time it. I think one of the first things we want to do is to manually write down the route we're going, and then even if it's by driving, let's say someone drives you, so from Westview, you can go and say, okay, well, we're going north on Oakdale, east on Finch, south on Jane, to Bloor Street. Okay, these are the intersections where I like to change. You see what I mean? So once you communicate that intersection by a written diagram to me or to George, then the lead car or the lead motorcycle, this motorcycle that's going to be there, he will have that. So automatically he will just stop. When he stops, that's where you change. That's where we change. And so we don't see anything on the road. When he stops, and we'll just bring you in, somebody else comes out. When he stops again, somebody else comes in. But then when we get onto Bloor Street, as we're getting close to Queen's Park, then you will do the finish. So that's how we do it. But anything from Queen's Park to City Hall, it's no big deal. Everybody can actually come. It's just that you will be the one that will have the torch, and we'll all walk to. So now, as far as the bagpipe, what I think we should probably look at doing is to start the bagpipe at Queen's Park.
Yeah.
See what I mean? That's where we are going to be walking anyways.
Yes.
Yeah, so from Queen's Park to Old City Hall will be the bagpipe. And she would be leading, and any other family member, you know, Debbie's family, or my family, whatever, will just be behind her. So that's so all the other dignitaries will just be behind her. And so she would be, so we'll have probably a motorcycle, herself and the dignitaries, another motorcycle, the pickup truck with the bagpipe, then a police van.
Okay.
And it would be such a slow pace.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
and that's good for the TV too,
Exactly.
people, because they can position themselves a lot easier. And once they feel like the road is safe, they don't worry about their picture taking. Yeah, that's good.
well, if anything at all, I don't know. I'm not going to talk for anybody. Whether they're going to, I can almost assure you that when it comes to University Avenue, more than likely they're going to shut down.
Okay.
When we go south on University, they're going to shut it down.
Okay.
So you see, each division, so 52 will have to be involved. 52 will be taking care of University. Anything from Queen's Park to City Hall will be 52.
52.
And 52 will go all the way to Avenue Road.
Yeah.
And then we're looking at 14 from Bloor and Jane all the way to Bloor and Avenue Road. So we're looking at 11 division from Bloor and Jane all the way to Jane and 401. And then we're looking at 31 division from Jane and 401 to Westview, Centennial.
Yeah.
So
there's 4 of them involved.
Yeah. So, but when we get to 52 division, they'll just shut down because it's one-way street.
Yeah.
So we're just going to take everything. They can follow us if they want. And then once we go east on Queen Street, then traffic can go on University.
Yeah.
And we don't have much to go to.
Yeah, and it's 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It'll probably be.
So
That's why I was saying that's where because it's the heart of the city as well, and that's where all the action, the major action.
Now I have to find out. I'm assuming that this staff sergeant is going to look after that because we may need a permit.
Yeah.
Because the street's going to be shut down.
Yeah.
So we may need a permit. So we'll see if it's doing it. If it's not, then we'll have to quickly do it.
Yeah.
Of course, then again, I always say that, well, if we don't have a permit and we are stopped, so it's about the only thing anybody can do is to call the police.
Right.
Okay, so you're going to call police on police. We are the police.
Yeah.
But just for the fun of it,
Okay.
we still have to do it. So for now, the best thing first thing I would advise that you do is to just take a piece of paper and then just, if you want, I can write it down the way I just said it now, and then you can just follow it and maybe make it better. And then it's okay, well, you have from Westview Centennial, the first major intersection is Jane and Finch, and then the next major will be Jane and Shepherd, and then Jane and Wilson, Jane and Lawrence, Jane and Western Road, Jane and Eglinton, Jane and St. Clair, Jane and Dundas, Jane and Annette, then Jane and Bloor. And then you just continue on Bloor Street, Bloor and Runnymede, Bloor and the Key, then Bloor and Dundas, Bloor and Dufferin. So now once if you are in a car with someone and then you can ride those major anywhere where there's traffic lights, those are the area. So then you can say, well, I can run from this far, this to this far. So I want to change here. Then I where once you have a change, the first change, you do not come out again until the last change. So once you start at Westview and let's say you go up to